Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds jumping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a ride. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a ride. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah.
Wow. Chick, 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 chick. 1, 2, 3. Chick, 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 chick. I've got a cat on my arm, got a KK slider in my ear. Chick, 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 chick. Chick, 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 chick. Meow. Hi, Ketchup. I count down. Squall, you can't be sitting on my arm, sweetie. It's gonna bring a lot of bad, and I do not want to piss you off. You've already tried to bite me once. Okay. Let's update everyone on what the heck's going on, okay? So, for those who are regular, would know that I have not been streaming regularly like I used to. Firstly, I was going to school. And unfortunately, what is happening is I probably actually, I probably am going to get rid of classes for the remaining of the summer. I'm going to be dropping classes. Why? Well, I've had my first exam in one class and I didn't have a book. And then I just took an exam for the other class that I've had the book. I have failed both exams, and it is the first test of the summer semester that is an 8-week course. At this point, it does not look like it's going to work out. I know everybody's like, but you gotta give it a little bit. I'm like, no, I don't have time to give it a little bit. I legitimately had a meltdown / burnout from a theater shift that lasted 4 days, which means I can't work and do school at the same time, especially when the two classes feel like the equivalent of, like, the work of these two classes is the equivalent of a full-time job. And that's not good. So I have to work with what I got, and what I've got is not much left. So I'm going to be talking to my contact, who has been working with me for disability purposes, and see what our next steps are in finding work, because what I was going for, the job is not hard. The job itself is fine. It's medical coding. You would be prepping the code work for the insurances. That's it. That's all you're doing. For some reason, though, they wanted me to learn how the, like, okay, basic bio classes I completely understand. But if you are going for a medical coding class, why do I need to learn about pharmacology, human diseases, take a lab where we look at cadavers, take a class that goes with that lab that goes over the human structure and functions of the human body, and expect to get a 2.5, which would suggest for me to get A's and B's? I can stand a Bio 101 class. I can even understand the medical terminology course that I had to take and I got a C on. But I'm expected to get an A in these two classes. Now, the other option is potentially to take these two courses in the fall. But we're still running into the problem of me not learning very well with basically self-taught courses. Summer classes at this campus is basically you teaching yourself, getting the book, and then basically getting the book and then just kind of teaching yourself. And there are quite a few courses that are going to be coming up in the program that would require me to be self-taught in the summer. Welcome to the life of college. I've been in college since like 2013 on and off, so I know what the life of college is like. I just didn't know that summer classes meant you have to teach yourself. By the way, even though you have an IEP, all we can do is tutor you, which is not the same thing as teaching you in a classroom. Because I need to be in a classroom. I need to be hands-on. Even if I got an IEP, they would not be able to get a teacher for me to teach me the course. They would have to tutor me. So I have been in a major depressive spell because I feel like a fucking failure again. I feel like a piece of shit who can't get anything done. And I don't want to go to fast food and retail because, like, fast food and retail is basically one of the most abusive courses of work you can go into, and I'm just supposed to be okay with Hold on, hold on. That was me. Close that. Close. Stop. Connect. Stop. Wait. Wait. What do you mean deck hopper? Well, that's great. I can't use deck hopper. It's telling me I have to purchase deck hopper. Yeah. I mean, it's not a big deal. I'll figure it out at a different time. But deck hopper is what I use on my phone in order to do facial expressions on my model, in order to do... anything with my model or anything. Sorry, my brain is zoning out. That's also been a problem where my brain will just check out. And so yeah, I am gonna have a meeting tomorrow to figure out what our next steps are and figure out what my next course of action for work is gonna be. My dad's okay with it, you know. He's like, well, I just feel bad because we just went through all this cadabble with books that they paid for. They've got me a school laptop. They've got me, you know, this stuff. And yet, I'm not going to be able to use it for school right now because I can't. And everybody's like, you could just talk to your teacher, and I'm like, okay, but that's online. I could also talk to them in person, which, if that were the case, I might as well be taking the class. It doesn't solve anything. And so I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So I want to stream today to get my mind off things so I can have a fresh brain to work with tomorrow. Yeah, it's actually a major laptop. So what it is that this program will actually give me a laptop of equal price value, as long as it's not like a gaming laptop, of whatever the laptop they were selling in my campus's bookstore. So this is actually a Lenovo, which can actually be folded backwards into a tablet if I wanted. But it does use Windows 11, I believe. So it uses Windows 11. And it's a nice laptop. I don't think I'm going to be getting... I'm not going to be, like, returning it. That's not how this works. But I want to go to some sort of course where I can actually, like, use it for its proper purpose and actually get some use out of it. Because I'm not going to lie, I've been using it to play, like, low-end games. And that's not what it's used for. And I've also been using it for studying. But the information is just not sticking. And I am going to be... Wait, am I going to be... Jesus, I'm gonna be 37. I couldn't remember if I was turning 36 or if I am 36. Like, that's the thing I'm going through right now. And it's kind of exhausting. Like, what are you supposed to do? Right? Like, how do you manage all of that? What was I gonna do real quick? I was gonna do something. Oh, playlists. Duh. Okay. Haha. Just with stress and caffeine and lack of sleep. Honestly, I've been getting a lot of sleep. It doesn't help that, like, there's a lot of personal family drama going on right now. It's really hard to talk about without going into a vent. And I know people don't come to these things to vent. So I don't want to, like, drag down the mode of everything that's going on. Plus, I want to get started onto the game because now that's finally updated. But I am getting sleep. I've got a lot of family drama on my mom's side. Mom is being very, I think she's being very manipulative to my sister, and that's not helping things. It's not. It's not helping things. And what are you supposed to do, right? Like, if you're so there's a contract. For some reason she's making adjustments to the house that they live in, and the thing that sucks is that she wants Dad to look at the contract. They're divorced. They have been for, like, since I was, like, 10 to 12 years old. What do you mean? Why are you asking Dad for help for this, right? And so my dad is very pissed off at my mother. Rightly so. Because if something happens and falls back, that's on my dad if something happens. But at the same time, my sister is the one calling, and my sister thinks that my dad is doing her wrong, and there's not a lot that we can do about it, because, like, what do you do? You know? So I have to work with what I got, which isn't a whole lot, but it's still a lot, because my mom actually flipped out on my dad on the phone. And mind you, I'm hearing this secondhand. And Dad's like, no, I'm not going to, look at the contract for you because it's not under Mom's name, blah, blah, blah. And next thing you know, my mom, like, throws the, like, wrench on Dad and is like, just hang up, honey. Your father's not gonna help you. And he let loose on her and was like, I am not helping you, Cindy. I'm not helping you. Now, if this house was under Aaron's name, right? Throwing names out aren't real names. Right, let's pretend that they're the real names. And next thing you know, there's a fight going on over the phone. Because mom is manipulating Aaron to make it sound like as if my dad is doing the wrong thing and not helping her, when in reality, he's trying to help my sister, not my mother. And mom twists it to make it look like my dad is the bad guy. Don't get me wrong, my dad has done some stupid shit. But at the same time, you're not surprised? What do you mean by that, exactly? That you're not surprised? Hello, Ketchup. You just missed out on the drama, on the tea. Ketchup, the tea, and my personal family's business. The tea. So, I'll reiterate this one more time, and then we'll be finished. I was using the example, I was using a fake name for my mom, going by the name of Cindy, not her actual name. And, so my dad, you've lived long enough to know how stuff goes. Bruh. So my mom has a contract for her house. They were making changes, and so she is looking over contracts and shit. So she wants her ex, my dad, to thank you for the lurk, by the way. I need to fix the lurk command. It is broken for the time being. I'm sorry. But apparently what ended up happening was that my mom was trying to get my dad to look at the contract, and next thing you know, when my dad declined, my mom was like, you know what, just hang up, your dad's not going to help you, like, in talking to my sister, because my mom's the one that, my sister's the one that called, and my dad just let loose. Oh my god. Catch up. But the issue is, like, yeah, my mom is twisting it to make it look like my dad's like this horrible person, when really my dad said, I'm not trying to help you. Insert fake name, Cindy. I'm trying to help my sister, his daughter, and told my mom to basically grow the fuck up. And then he hung up on my mom, which I was waiting for a long time. So we're in a bit of a hot mess. On top of that, I am working on go Dad. To be fair, this all happened last night, and he is stressed as fuck, and I don't blame him. But he's stressed out, his stomach's not sitting well, because he, like, all this blowout could result in my dad and my sister not having a relationship much anymore. And it's really unfortunate that that's what this is boiled down to. This is what it's come down to. And people are not listening to each other. People are not... My mom's not listening. My mom will never go to therapy. Dad ain't going to therapy anytime soon. And then on top of that, I'm trying to drop classes because it's become far too stressful. And I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I don't know what I'm going to do about that, because I feel absolutely stressed out. I just feel absolutely burnt out, stressed out. Um, I just feel like the classes are not working. I can't absorb the info. I just got over the debacle with the books and finally got the books. My first exam, I got a 38. The second exam that I took, that was the first one of the course that I thought was going to be easy, I got a 38%. And the other course, I got a D in its exam. And the only assignments in that class is literally just quizzes and exams, which weird. Very weird. And I just don't want anything more to do with it. I don't want any more to do with the medical stuff anymore. I'm just... I can't... I can't go to school and do work when I'm being told to self-teach myself. And yeah, people are like, well, that's why you get a tutor. I'm like, yeah, but the tutor isn't teaching me. The tutor is making up the difference for me. Okay, nothing in there. So I'm having to work with what I got, and what I got is a massive headache. Okay. And it's stressing me out. I just want to... I just want to be able to do a job where I don't immediately go into a meltdown. And I want to work. I don't want to just sit around on my computer all day gaining weight. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to get up and go to a job that means something. And not just means something, and maybe I'll find a job that doesn't mean anything, but I want to be able to get up and do a job and feel like I'm actually respected and treated as a human being and not as a disability. And it's weird, right? Because, like, I get that most stores don't have any kind of, like, actual resources, and I get that. But at the same time, I feel like the only place I can really do that is up in the busier towns that's like a 30-minute drive on the highway, which isn't bad in the grand scheme of things. Like, it's not bad. It could be a lot worse, to be fair. And but I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm buying mouthwash and chili and adding it to drugs. That's where I'm at right now. And, you know, I've been streaming for about 1.5 years as a VTuber. And I am enjoying it. So I'm just kind of stuck in a rock and a hard place. And I don't, in terms of what we want to do today, I don't think I'll be on schedule 1 the whole time. Because, I'm finding that I'm just gonna be grinding a lot off stream in order for me to get what I want done. Because we have all the properties and all the businesses. Which means, until the newest update comes out, there will be nothing to do in this game anymore until that update comes out. And then on top of that, having to make money, because what my strategy in this game so far has been is building up my typical stock and then sending them out and getting ready for the next stock. Like, I haven't gotten a flow yet. So everything still hasn't been automated yet. So we're still working on that. But what I think is gonna happen is that the van, well, first off, all of this is going to the barn to get stored. So once this all gets stored at the barn, then this whole venue will be the, how do I want to put this? The meth and coca main base, and then the barn will be the, ooh, there we go. There we go. Okay. So now but I don't know. I'm kind of like figuring it out. I might hard zone in today, so my apologies for that. I'm still trying to get my brain up and going. I'll just suddenly check out for a second mentally, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. And what I also need to do in this game is start finding a mix that I think is the most sufficient and make that my constant. Does that make sense? Like, make that my constant make. Okay. Transporting all of these fucking drugs. Transporting all of these fucking drugs. So, I don't know. I need conversation topics. I need mental capacities right now. Anything to keep me going, because I'm losing faith in everything. Plus, I have a haircut appointment on Thursday, and then I have a therapy on Friday. Tomorrow is my appointment with my program, and I am just... bruh. Okay. How do I do this? Fuck. Okay. So what we're gonna do... let's take these out. These are sour diesel. Okay. And we're gonna put them where sour diesel is getting planted. These are... what are these? These are OG Kush. And then these are sour diesel. So sour diesel is gonna go here for now. And then I can go to the hardware store. I think I have enough time to get to the hardware store and get... I got food poisoning. Does that count as a conversation topic? I am so sorry that you got food poisoning. Holy shit, are you okay? Are you okay? Sir, are you okay? I'm okay. I'm home from vacay, so I'm resting and drinking water. Oh my god, I am so sorry you got... that is ridiculous. I hate food poisoning. Like, Jesus Christ. I've not gotten food poisoning in years, and every time I get something similar to a food poisoning, I keep freaking out thinking that it's something else, like my celiac. Look! Gnome. There is a gnome here. Gnome. Anyway. I'm a monster! Okay. Monster. Anyway. I have 3 more. Where can I put them? Okay. So I think what I'm gonna do is I will put these in his locker. Because that makes perfect sense, right? You obviously put it in the locker. Okay. So these are all the OG Kushes. Oh, I need to go upstairs. Shit. I keep over drying these. I'm a monster. Can I jump over this? Oh, come on, let me jump over it. I want to jump. I want to be that guy. Nah. Monster. Shit. There. Now I can do this. Haha. Leaps of faith. Heavenly marijuana. Okay. And then we're gonna take some of these. But yeah, I actually got a haircut when I went on my theater shift, but I went for too long. She still didn't make it as short as I'd like it to, because she tried to claim that, well, if you do it too short, then you'll have to use product, which I know is bull because I've done it that short before. I didn't fight it, so that's okay. Okay. Am I out of speed, Queen? Yes, I am. Okay, that's what's going on. I'm out of the... Okay, these are all OG Kush. And then I need... speed grow. I need a lot of speed grow, actually. That high deluxe stuff I'll give to the higher end people. Okay. Then I can free up the shelving unit a bit. We're gonna need a lot of handlers, that's the other thing. Okay. So the next thing we need to figure out is... we already got green crack. So we need... wait, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I have this all spaced out correctly, because I don't know if I do. So that goes there. These all go here. These all go here. Oh, we're missing one. So, actually, this whole section, OG, sour, green kush, and then purple. So we need under the West Bridge. West Bridge. Where's the West Bridge? Dealer. Oh. Benji? No. Supplier meeting. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know where that is. Okay. Well, I think she was talking about because of me being a female. I think that's what she was trying to lead on to. Was that because I'm a female, I would need to wear product. And I was not about to have a fight about that, so I just let it go. And it got the length. I mean, the length is about right. I just don't have the rest of the style that I want. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Anyway. So we're looking for... Yes. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, so 100. And I'll get the others. A row, 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 row. Also, when the game turns daytime, I need to show you a really funny glitch I found. This game does not like it when you stand on a vehicle and crouch. It does sound bull to me, too. Like, it is absolutely bull. Like, she wouldn't cut it any shorter. That seems weird to me. Like, why would she prevent me from cutting it any shorter? Because I'm like, well, I'm not going to use product. So, like... what was the point, right? That's Albert. That's the coca seeds. West construction site. Lost without you. Too large. What do you mean? Oh, insufficient cash. Wait right there. Withdraw some more money. Okay. Oh, you know what? There we go. At what point is not too large an order? Coca! Okay. She also tried to tell me that because my hair is curly, it won't look good as a pixie cut. Which is what I want. I want a pixie cut. I just don't want bangs. Jesus Christ. Come and get me, coppers. Whoop whoop. Okay, so as we're driving in the dark. Ow. What is this? This is green crack. Okay. At the end of the summer, the innocence fades and the weak becomes stronger. Should have known at the end of the summer I'd be lost without you. Whoop. Okay. Okay. So... Okay. We actually don't need this half if we don't want to. But we can if we want to. Actually, no, that is where that would... No, that's not where that would go. We're not going to worry about speed grow, because we really don't need it at this point. Unless I'm making something else in particular. But I don't know what that'll be yet. I also don't like that I don't have a recycling thing near the barn. Kind of a pain in the ass, because I don't want to throw it away. I want to recycle it. So... What are you looking at, freak? What are you looking at, chump? Okay, so then... That's 12. Let's go upstairs, make sure I didn't... Faked our deaths. Lit a match. Close the door. Waiting for the flash. Greyhound Station, paid in cash. Lazarus, we're coming fast. They say it's darkest before the dawn. We've been in this town for far too long. They say it's darkest before the dawn. We're moving on, we're moving on, we're moving on. Sunset, no regrets. First chance, last dance, stuck in the middle. Even bad girls, no good love. You taste so sweet, it hurts a little. Yeah, da-do. I can't fucking sing. Wee. Okay. Made our home where we stand. Eliza case and has a plan. Follow the words to a song. Pass the voices to a song. They say it's darkest before the dawn. We've been in this town for far too long. They say it's darkest before the dawn. We're moving on, we're moving on, we're moving on. Sunset, no regrets. First chance, last dance, stuck in the middle. Even bad girls, no good enough. You taste so sweet, it hurts a little. Yeah. Oh God. Okay. Something I want to dun, 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 dun. Okay, there's that. Best recipes for schedule 1. Dun, 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 dun. Is it PC Gamer who did this? Doom, doom, doom. No, you cannot have cat after my cookies. Num 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 num. Okay, so we have sell price 139, 101, 203, 277, which isn't bad. 729. Oh my God, I forgot this was a fucking thing. I need a pen. Give me a pen. Okay. So we need banana. We need cuke. Paracetamol. Gasoline. Cuke. Battery. Horse stuff. So, for some reason, you need. Do you actually need battery twice? Wait, what? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Banana cuke, paracetamol, gasoline cuke. Oh, you need cuke twice. You need 2 sets of cuke. Okay. That's why. Oh, that's for coke. That's for cocaine. Okay. So the 729 is coca. Okay. So that is 729, and that is for coca. And then there is a 735 for coca as well. And that is for motor oil, cuke, paracetamol, gasoline, another cuke, battery, horse stuff, and mega bean. Okay. Because both are optional. Okay. Also, I don't think this is a correct list. Let's do IGN and see what they say. Okay. Okay. So bright-eyed, disorienting, okay, so basic recipe list. Okay. Okay, this is where I got that one. Okay, so I think this is the right side I'm on now. 171, 342. Best late game OG. 183, 187, 173, 367. And that's Crystal. 786. It costs $90 but pumps out 786. Okay. Oh my god, this is a long list. Okay, so oh my god, why is there such a long list? Coca, banana, mouthwash, cuke, gasoline, horse, iodine, addy, gasoline, cuke, again, mega bean, donut, battery, energy drink, mega bean, motor oil. Jesus Christ, why? Okay, so it cost 90. So for Coca, we have banana, mouthwash, cuke, gasoline, horse stuff, iodine, addy, gasoline again, cuke again, mega bean, donut, battery, energy drink, mega bean twice, and then motor oil. Okay. So, oh my god, that is a lot of money. So, if I do this correctly, do I have this on a list somewhere? Okay, I don't. So for this coca recipe, come on, pen. Work with me here. Okay. Okay. So it's 1 banana, 1 mouthwash, 2 cukes, 2 gasolines, not in this order, by the way, and then horse stuff, we only need 1, and then we only need 1 iodine, one addy, We already got the gasoline. We already got the cuke. Then we need... 3 mega beans. 1 donut. Battery. Energy drink. The 2 mega beans. The 2 other mega beans, so 3 mega beans. And then motor oil. Okay. And that is per stack of 20. This is gonna suck. What I'm gonna do... that. Okay, so I've got it pulled up in the order that I need to put the coca in. And we haven't even finished the coca. We haven't even done the others yet. So we're looking at OG Kush next. Okay, so the best OG Kush... Crystal, Granddaddy Purple, Sour Diesel, OG Kush. Really? That's it? Only $183? Come on. There's gotta be a better one than that. Best OG Kush. Oh, hang tight, hang tight. Okay. According to Screen Rant, it looks like, as soon as it loads, okay, there it goes. Okay, so there's 164 sell price for OG Kush. Late game is 183. Okay. So we need OG Kush, Cuke, Banana, Cuke again, Horse, Banana, Gasoline, Cuke, Oh God. Banana. Battery. Energy drink. Horse semen. Mega bean. Motor oil and iodine. Okay. So it looks like we would need 3 cukes. 3 bananas. 2 horse. 1 gasoline. 1 battery. 1 energy drink. 2 horse semen. 1 mega bean. 1 motor oil. And 1 iodine. Okay. And that's per 20. So we need to have enough for 5 stacks of 20. So 5 stacks of 20 is 100. Right? So we need 100 worth of this stuff. Oh my God, my brain. Okay. So if it takes 3 cukes per 1 OG Kush, and there are 20 in a stack, so 3 times 20 is 60, times 5, so that's 300. That should be 300 cukes. Alright, let's see how our space looks. Okay, so then we also need 300 bananas. But we're not going to be able to stack the bananas. I don't have enough space for it. So let's do... Okay. And then... So if there were 2 per 1 OG Kush, then that makes 2 per OG Kush. That's 40. That makes 200. So 200... Right? Yeah, okay. So we got 200, and then it's 100 everything else. And that is 5 mixers with 20 OG Kush per mixer. Okay. So we can do another 300 bananas, right? Do we have enough space? No. So let's do... Can we do the 200? Okay. Okay. Because we can get these mixes going while we're getting the rest of it. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Oh, son of a bitch. Come on. Oh. I can't see. I don't know where I'm going. Oh my god. Oh my god, I didn't know I could turn on my headlights. I'm an idiot. Okay. So, we're gonna put... bananas here. Okay. Okay. While those are mixing... Okay. So then we grab bananas. there's like an anime character that is a sneaky person with red hair and has a very thought-provoking personality, but all I can think of is fucking Naruto, and he's not even redheaded. Wait, I'm confused. What happened? What the fuck happened? Hold on. What happened? Huh? Ah? Why is the math not mathing? What happened? What did I do? Banana Blitz. Okay. Am I caught up now? Oh, I think I split my... Somehow I ended up splitting it. Okay. So you need... Oh my god, how did this happen? You need Cuke. Oh my god, how did this happen? Fuck it back. Okay. Banana Blitz. Okay, and then you are the unknown mixture that I have to name yet. So this is... God, paranoia and thought-provoking is a very dangerous combination. Shit. What do I want to... Fuck this shit, I'm out. Okay. So we should end on fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Okay. let's let that catch up. 28. That's what happened. There was 8 in there for some reason. Okay. Now we get to go back to the store. Oh. We go back to the store, and we need... Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. So we need 200 horse stuff. So we need... Oop. 200 horse stuff. And then we only need 100 of everything else, so... 100 gasoline, 100 batteries. Energy drinks. I wrote ED for energy drinks. 100 Mega Bean. And I read it as eating disorder. I need 100 eating disorders, please. Thank you. So now... Okay. Everything should now be caught up. I'm gonna move the fuck that shit I'm out, though. Okay. To there. Okay. So after cuke, banana, cuke, we need the horse stuff. Put that there. Oh, jeez. This is the one thing I hate about doing this at night. Oh, it won't close because he's in the way. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Oh, I could do it from the vehicle too. I did not know that. Get the fuck out of here, you dingus. Jesus Christ. Okay. I want to get that stack caught up, so let's do Cuke, Banana, Cuke. Nope. Okay. And then we could get it caught up with the rest of these. Harry Diamond. Skittish horse. Oh, hi, kitty. Okay. And then horse semen. Why are you sitting on my stuff, cat? I love you, but please get off. What are you doing? I need the mouse. But you insist. Insist on doing this. So after the horse stuff, we need more bananas. So, we need 8 bananas still. I wish I could have this auto drive me, not gonna lie. Hi, kitty. What you doing? Are you hanging out with me today? Are you being a sweetie baby? Oh, God. Well. Oh, I didn't know space was the handbrake. God damn it. Okay. 8 more bananas. Was 300 not enough? I'll order an extra 100 as well. Okay. So then after batteries, we need energy drinks, got that. Mega Bean, motor oil, and iodine. Jesus Christ. Okay. Squally, you are messing up my mouse. I am sorry, but you are being a nuisance. Okay, so after fuck this shit, I'm out. Okay, yeah. So we have Skittish Horse to mix. And then we put this in. And now I can continue to... what's left? This stuff. Squally, you are pinning my arm, and I would appreciate if you didn't do that. Now. I'll put it actually here for now. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay. So now we should be all caught up. Everything has a banana present. Okay. So those are mixing. Gasoline, which I think I have somewhere. Aha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Cuke. We need 16 cukes because I goofed. Kill your demons, kill them dead in your immune, in your heart, in your bed, in your head. Don't you look good in red? Say your demons, kill them all. If you want, and if you want, get out alive. Hold your bloody head up high. Don't you look good in red? Don't you look good in red? Okay. Because now... God, you still can't see where Jack. Whee! Okay. This could be... Ouch! I wish I could see what the other two effects are. Because they just say plus 2 more. And it's like, well, could you show me, please? That'd be great. Refreshing. Gingeritis, generism. Thought-provoking. No one's coming to save you. No one's coming to save you. You need oh, well, hold on. Kill your demons, kill them dead. Gasoline. God, I'm getting myself confused. Cuke. Bananas. Okay. And then next will be batteries. Oh god. Too much to handle. Oh, I already have that. Whoops. The sequel. Too much to handle. Okay, so the bananas are going in. And then after banana is batteries. Battery. Do, 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 do. Okay. Okay. And then after battery is energy drink. Okay. Then after this is horse stuff. Mega bean, motor oil, iodine. Okay. So this is next. Yeah, energy drink? After battery? Yeah. Then it's horse stuff. Okay. Lovely. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. No notes. Hi, kitty. What do you want? It is 9:30. You want fed? Do you want food? Oh god, shrinking. I didn't know that was an effect. Shrinking. Oh, that's mixing. Okay. Okay. So, Mega Bean. You think you know what's shrinking? Sir! Sir! Not in front of the children. Not in front of everyone. Oh my god. Then there is motor oil. And then iodine. Washington. And last but definitely not least, iodine. Okay. Doors out of control. Alright. It's gonna have shrinking, zombifying, cyclopene, anti-gravity, long face, electrifying, glowing. I think it's gonna have generizing. What do you call it? It's a one-eyed zombie that's super small, has anti-gravity with a really long face, has electricity, and glows. I don't know what to call it, but there's so much of it. Ooh, glitch in the Matrix, maybe. Maybe we can call it the glitch in the Matrix. Hey, baby. Want some scritchies? Hey! No. No. You don't get to bite me when I'm trying to get to my mouse. No. Oh, wow. That is quite the color. Oh, thought-provoking. Mods! Mods! Okay, so... it's 183. Oh my god, Michael Jackson's getting a Fortnite collab. You're question marking me? I named the... I named the most recent, this really expensive stuff called mods. But yes, it looks like Michael Jackson is getting a Fortnite collab. I don't know how I feel about that. What are they gonna do? Like, how does that even work? When I hear mods, I assume one of those scammer bots is here. I'm sorry for the false warning. Fuck that collab. Do you think that Michael Jackson shouldn't ever be in Fortnite? Like, what's going on that you feel that is just... Because I feel like it depends. Like, are they making it a tribute concert? Like, what's going on? Like, what kind of collab is it? Because if it's, like, a concert, then it might not be, honestly, that bad. You know what I mean? Like, it might not be that bad. I know how I feel about that club. MJ did some really bad stuff. Well, I know he did some really bad stuff. Like, I don't think he did stuff to kids, at least. If I had my 2 cents on that. But I also... Like, it's not anything against MJ. Like, Michael Jackson is not the problem in my thoughts here. I don't think he is. I think it just needs them, like... It just depends on what they're going to do. Are they going to have Michael Jackson fighting in Fortnite, or is it going to be a concert? Because, like, I don't think he did anything to children. Now, to be fair, that doesn't mean that he... You know... I think that... What could have probably happened was the result of bad mental health. Like, he had been in the, like, public's eye for so long, he didn't know the difference, and he wanted to give the childlike wonder to children who... Now, unfortunately, I don't know, because this was all behind closed doors. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if he did anything. I mean, did he? Because I don't think he did. I know that what he did in terms of potential drugs would have been bad, but I know very little about MJ, so I don't know. We don't have to go far into it. As a teacher, I'm very protective when it comes to these things, and I have no trust in strange adults. I mean, that's fair. Yeah, we don't have to get too far into it if you don't want to. I'm just curious on what they're gonna do in terms of, like, the actual collab. He is a very weird adult. The sad part is, though, the people who usually become the king of pop or the king of rock or the king of or the princess of pop or the queen of pop, like, they all end up with, like, horrible, like, drug situations. They all end up in horrible mental health situations. They all end up either being, like, really messed up in some way, or they end up being creepy in some way. Like, in order to get to the top, you have to do some really messed up things. And yeah, like, no matter how you look at it, whether you like the guy or not, you have to admit that being part of the top when it comes to being part of, especially the music industry, I'm sure the same applies to Hollywood, but there is definitely stuff going on behind the scenes that messes up a person, and it messes with you, and it fucks with you. That's not an excuse, but at the same time, it gives reasoning to why this is happening. why something bad had happened might have been because he was so messed up as a kid in Michael Jackson's case, because he had been in the public eye for so long and he was constantly in the public eye. He didn't have a childhood, and that might have gotten twisted in his own head, and that could have caused that is not what I wanted to do. That could have caused some problems in terms of mental health. Like, we can't say either way because we don't know what thoroughly happened other than the result. And I mean, if Britney Spears' case being in the public eye since she was, 16, 17, something like that, she was in high school, like, that throws, like, actually, she was in the public eye since her Disney days. Like, that throws you for a loop. Like, that has to do some sort of mental damage to you. Especially considering it's Disney. So, I don't know. All I know is that, like, the celebrity life is just messed up. I'm Britney, bitch! Yeah, people treated her really horribly. Like, I still listen to her music, and she does not owe us anything. Like, she doesn't owe us any music. She doesn't owe us anything. So I will still listen to her music on Spotify as a form of, like, support for her, because I'm sure she still gets revenue from Spotify. And I listen to her old stuff, and I look at all this music, and I'm like, wow, in hindsight, each song has a whole new meaning. And the one song I listen to Britney Spears a lot of on repeat is the one about Cinderella. I can't remember what it's fully called, but she had that one song. That one was really good. I liked it. It was such a bop, and I still listen to it to this day. And I think she was treated absolutely horrible. Okay, let's go give these to some of our dealers, and then I think we're gonna move on to something else. I think we might move to a new game, to be absolutely honest. Look, he's smaller now, and he's green. Look at this, he's an alien. Look, he's so small. Anyway, I don't want to be a big celebrity. I just want to be financially stable. I'm not asking for much. He's an alien, just like you. I am an alien. The difference is he glows. I really like the green effect. With the glowing effect, it looks really cool. So now, is there anybody I can possibly try to... Salvador Stash. I still don't know who her contact is. Who Jane's contact is, so I can make her my customer. She's one of the only few people I need to turn into a customer, and it's stupid. Damn, I overshot myself. But I still don't know who her contacts are. We've got another dealer! Fuck yeah! Okay, we're gonna put all these to her. Thank you! Okay, let's get rid of this. Okay, now we need to go to dealers. Okay, now we need to see... Who do I have on here? Oh, they even put the expensive strains on here. Okay, hold on. Brad Cosby. Eugene Buckley. Elizabeth Holland. No. Jeff Gilmore. GDQ is already streaming speedruns of that cursed yo-yo game that came out last week. Dang, those speedrunners work fast. They have a speedrun already for the new FNAF game. And it came out not even like a few days ago. They have a speedrun already for it. I'm like, really? Like, how? Because, like, I can't believe that you can beat the new FNAF game and you can beat it in 4 minutes. No shit. You can beat it in 4 minutes. I will pull up the speed run for you. It is that incredible. And I don't know, like, how they found this so fast, but they did. I don't have Keith Wagner yet. Jennifer Rivera. Greg Figgle. Eugene. I think Eugene's already in another. No. Doris Lubin? Okay. I need to find a different list. Let me go into my... Let's go to playlists. Oh, hi, kitty. Shorts, VODs, midnight instrumentals. Okay, so let's go to... Hold on. What was it gonna be? Oh, yeah. Schedule 1. Okay, Brad should have Jeff. Okay, he's the one that should have Greg Figgle. Okay. Jeff Gilmore, Eugene Homley, Elizabeth Homley. This is Ming, Peggy Myers, Peter File, Sam Thompson, Eugene Buckley, Jeff Gilmore. So we need to get rid of Randy and replace them with Greg, Jeff, Mrs. Ming, Peggy, Peter, Sam Thompson, Elizabeth. Do I have Elizabeth yet? I do. Okay. And then for Jane, here we go. Okay. Jennifer Rivera, Kevin Oakley, Louis Fourier, Lucy Pennington, Philip Wentworth, Randy Caulfield, Anna Chesterfield, and Billy Kramer. Do I have Billy? Yes, I do. Okay. So we are caught up. Okay, so we're going to go back to base and save. Okay, so I'm gonna open up Huh?
In less than 24 hours, speedrunners have already managed to beat the new 5 Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic in under 4 minutes. Let's check it out. So it was nearly 4 years ago when Steelwool Studios released FNAF Security Breach, and it was a little broken on release, with any percent speedruns dipping under 3 minutes in the first few weeks. And I honestly can't tell if I'm surprised or not that something like this has happened again. So once starting the intro cutscene, we're introduced to our protagonist for this game, Arnold. And this guy works way too much and has to enter Murray's Costume Manor to retrieve some property for Fazbear Entertainment. Now, time for the speedrun starts as soon as we gain control of Arnold, and in our Fazbear mystery machine here, we'll want to quickly grab the data diver device, which basically acts like a key for the facility here. And since the first door is closed and boarded up, we have to get a bit more creative, so we unlatch this gate on the side, which opens up this yard of outdoor furniture and stuff. Now, it may seem like a maze, but it's actually quite linear, as the only path you can take here is on the right side. And then after crouching under the scaffolding and then climbing up and around here, we can drop back down, crawl under this gate opening to then finally get to the main entrance of Murray's Costume Manor. Now here, we unfortunately have to sit through like 30 seconds of Edwin, the owner of the facility, yapping, so all we can do is just appreciate this lovely artwork of this bee fella. After that's done, the next door opens to reveal the animatronic welcome show, where Mr. Helpful and a bunch of the Murray's Costume cast perform a musical intro to the facility, reminiscent of some old Disneyland rides. Now this goes on for nearly 90 seconds, and is again unskippable, but with the power of video editing, we'll get right to the end of it, where these stairs pop out for us to proceed. But yeah, spoiler alerts, like over 50% of the speedrun is spent on these two unskippable parts. Anyways, after climbing up the stairs here, we can get to this crank and rotate it a few times to move Rocktopus out of the way, which opens up a path to this door, which is locked, but we can use our handy-dandy data diver to unlock it. And then, once through, we just have to make our way through this backroom storage area, and we keep on running until we get to where this hedgehog Hudgy costume is, and then we'll want to go to the locker beside it and hop on in. And I guess the devs never accounted for someone walking right back into the locker after leaving it, as if you do and then slightly move forward and crouch at just the right time, despite not being able to jump in this game, you'll actually get propelled on top of the locker. Once on top of the locker, you can move to the left of it, which will cause the map to deload, and then after falling for less than a second and seeing another map chunk load in the distance, you'll want to start pause buffering the game, which if you're new to these videos, basically by pausing and unpausing the game, you can get it to load in parts of the map where your character is currently in. And after doing this about 2 or 3 times, you've basically performed a Faz miracle, as you now actually end up basically at the end of the game, where the facility is on fire and crumbling apart.
How in the hell?
The pause buffering is actually really important, as if the game reloads too early, you'll just remain in the same room, and if you pause buffer too late, you'll miss the spot to load back inbound, and you'll end up falling in the void, which will require you to quit and reload the previous save. But anyways, if you do get the timing right, if these large arrows didn't make it obvious, we go to this overhead door, where we have to wait a bit for it to open. And then after running up the stairs, as soon as you see this autosave swirl thing pop up, you'll want to pause, but this time not to pause buffer, but rather do some checkpoint abuse by going back to the main menu and then reloading the previous save. And this part has to be done, otherwise the door you need to get to doesn't open properly, and if you approach it, you'll just deload the entire map, and yeah, not good.
Goodbye.
And after loading back into the game, we make our way around this merry-go-round, get to this room here, and thankfully the door is open and we can book it to our van to avoid getting bamboozled by these little animatronic fellas that are closing in on us. And as soon as the screen cuts to black, that is time for this speedrun. So yeah, by doing this little trick, we skipped over everything. No Jackie, Nurse Dolly, Big Top, or even the Mimic itself. And honestly, with how this game is structured,
that is
I'm
absolutely
that the game can be beaten this quick.
Astronomically hilarious.
I don't know how speedruns for this are going to work. The game is so disconnected all over the place. I don't know if they're going to be. I don't think they're going to be nearly as fast as Security Breach was. But I guess we'll see.
Anyways, this game is so new that the official leaderboard isn't even taking submissions yet, but as of the making of this video, unofficially I guess, until it gets verified, the pending world record is held by the GOAT, AJ, with a loader moves time of just 3 minutes and 41 seconds.
Yep.
And yeah, it's only been a day, so at this point, I wouldn't even be surprised
the first
if the times get
day
closer to the 3-minute mark. Anyways, that is speedrunning FNAF Secret of the Mimic, a quick video, but I hope you enjoyed. If you did, check out some of my other speedrun videos, and be sure to subscribe to the channel to find your way back here in the future. And as always, thank you all so much for running with us today.
It is incredible. I cannot stress how funny it is. It is phenomenal. And the game hasn't even been out that long. So yeah, that's a thing. We are going to save and quit out of here. No one's playing it. Oh well, that's fine. Alright, so regular mode. Come on. Capture the game, please. Hey, there we go. Welcome to Bug Snacks. Okay. Wahoo! Bug Snacks! Oh. We're on a boat. Uh-oh! Goodbye! Oh god, I'm falling! Oh no! Okay, cool, great. Fantastic. Alright, fun. Hello. Hello, big wiggly eye thing. Hello, raindrops on my face. That makes no sense. Okay, I guess I can't pick up anything. Danger, danger, danger. There's danger here. Really? Danger? What danger? I don't see danger. I see rain and storms and big, huge statues. Oh god. I'm sorry! Your DoorDash delivery is late. It's not my fault. Woo! Woo! Jesus Christ. Okay. Well. I can jump on these very weird bushes. Whoop! Oh. Oh gosh. Can I please have control? Oh jeez! Oh no! He smashed his head open. Is the game over? 2 weeks earlier.
Greetings. I am Lisbeth Megafig, intrepid explorer, seeker of the unknown, hunter of undiscovered creatures. And she's a real charmer. Eckerbill. Oh. What? The people deserve to know. You're the only one who gets it. I'm Lisbeth, and I have made an incredible discovery here on Neptune's Island. But this
Oh?
is more than a mere expedition.
I see.
My followers and I have started building a new community here.
I see.
Construction of our settlement is well underway. Your shores are so far away from civilization. What discovery could tempt us to start a new life in the untamed wild?
I don't know.
Bug snacks.
Oh?
They're the most delicious thing in the world. You haven't lived until you've tried one.
Oh?
It's true. Half bug, half snack. There's nothing
Okay.
Now I got it. I got it. Ooh. Good effort, Bilbo. As for you, I'm sure you're wondering why I've sent you this film. I've read your work, The Shadow of Grumpfoot, The Secret of Soylent Grump, stellar piece of journalism. Like me, you have a passion for discovering unknown truth. And also, like me, you truly recognize your talent.
Uh-huh.
You're just the Grumpus I need to share my story with the world.
I see.
I've sent you a map to our settlement. Come to Snaftooth Island. Together, you and I will share the incredible tale of Bugsnax.
You know what sucks right now is I'm hungry. Press X on somebody to talk.
Wow, that's your new lead? Another monster hunt? Do you have any idea how much trouble you've caused me? I had to recall 500,000 papers and give a public apology. All because your Grumpfoot turned out to be a lost football mascot. We've been over this. It doesn't matter how eye-catching your articles are if I'm stuck cleaning up your sloppy work.
See?
Already out of second chances. And now you're gonna follow Elizabeth to some grump-forsaken island? Elizabeth Megafig is either a con artist or a lunatic. Remember that whole mess with Grumplantis? This Bugsnax thing is just her latest delusion.
Grumplantis.
Do your research. Ships go missing around there all the time. The place is like me before I get my coffee. Deadly. Because I've got a working brain. She got a little famous after stumbling across some forgotten civilization in Grumpsylvania. She's been coasting off that success ever since.
I see. Also, why do you look like the mix between a golden retriever and the Lorax? And you're a woman.
This is absurd. Only a desperate loser would follow Lisbeth.
Well, I'm a desperate loser, so there.
Well, it is a tantalizing story, if true. We'll just have to hear it from Lisbeth herself. Say you get an interview with her and make it back alive. You just might keep your job.
Oh, cool.
Now get going and try not to fall off a cliff or something.
Sure, great, thanks. Oh. So I didn't break my head open. Got it. Wait, come back, little guy. Huh?
Lisbeth, is that you? Oh, thank Grump you're alive. Too bad I'm dying, though.
Are you sure?
What? Oh, it's me, Philbo. I was looking for you, but I got hungry and I couldn't catch any bug snacks.
Uh-oh.
What? That's a weird question, Lisbeth. Wait, you're not Lisbeth. Oh, Grump. It doesn't matter who you are. Please give me something to eat. Hooray! Ow. I think there's a bug snack right over there. Could you get a good look at it? Find out which one it is for me.
Sure.
Oh, good. That one's pretty easy to catch. Well, you aren't me anyway.
My poor buddy.
Do me a favor and take my snack trap. Its tracks come out of this bush. Put the snack trap down there, and then we'll hide.
eating bug snacks. Anywho, I'm still recovering. I could use maybe 3 more bug snacks. I'm sure that scope of yours will come in handy. Scan and plan, I always say.
Okay. Okay. I have 1 of 3. Okay. Brutal.
Awesome! You are a lifesaver, buddy. Oh, sorry, I was too busy dying to introduce myself.
Uh-huh.
I'm Bilbo Fiddlepie. I'm the, mayor around here.
I see.
Sorry if this is a stupid question, but, what are you doing out here? Oh, you got the film. I helped Lisbert make that. I know who you are. You're the journalist. I knew it was stupid to ask.
No, it
Lisbert
wasn't.
said you'd be coming. You're a bit late, though. Still, it's my job to show you the way to town. Follow me. Hey, buddy. I have to tell you something.
What?
I'm supposed to take you home, but Lisbert might not be there.
Oh? Where is Lisbert?
I don't know where Lisbert is. I was out here looking for her. And who knows? Maybe she will be there when we get back. sure she wouldn't want to miss her interview with you. Ready to go, buddy? Alright. Through here. Yeah.
Woohoo! Bug snacks! Yum, 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 bug snacks. Garden Grove.
Hey, Wambus. How's the farm?
You're still alive? Thought you'd have starved to death by now.
Nope. I found a journalist. They're also pretty good at hunting bug snacks. I was gonna bring them back to Snacksburg.
That's nice.
Don't you wanna come with?
No.
Damn.
Why not?
I got my paws full with my ketchup crop. Without Lisbeth around to catch bug snacks, I gotta keep us all fed.
We can't just eat ketchup.
Well, it's better than nothing. You want us to die out here?
No, but this garden is just so far away from everybody. Maybe you could start another one in town? Call this one quits?
I don't quit.
Jesus.
Now kindly leave. Take a ketchup for the road. Whoa! Darn Bunger! Get out of here! Ooh. Stranger, I could use your help. This Bunger goes wild for ketchup. There's a pen set up nearby. Take my sauce slinger, gather up some ketchup, and use it to lead the Bunger over yonder.
Over yonder?
Thanks, stranger. We better go check on Philbo.
Hey, buddy. You alright?
Don't you worry. I'm a little sore, but I'll be a-okay.
I'm
I'm just happy you're getting along with Wambus. He's having a hard time, and his wife isn't around much these days. So, just see if you can help him out. I'll stay here until my brain stops hurting.
I'm sorry, stranger. I didn't mean for Philbo to get hurt like that. He's right, though. I'm in over my head. I know farming would be easier back in town. And those shishka bugs and bungers keep harassing me. Well, I'll be cold and buried before those walking appetizers make me go home starving. Let's start with the fried her. Lure it down with ketchup, and then let me eat it.
okay. so I need to catch one Frider. Okay, come on. Whoop. Interesting. Okay, so then we do this. Okay. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. Yay, I got a Frighter. Oh my god, that was... Frighter!
Get along now.
Right.
Now, I want to eat those pests are easy to spook, and they don't even like ketchup. Figure out how to wrangle.
Alright, so I need to catch another Shinkabug. Okay, let's try this again.
That's good eating. All right, last bit of business. Let's get revenge on those bummers.
Okay.
They're too wily for your trap, but if you can get them all woozy and vulnerable, you can scoop them right up with this net.
Okay. Huh? Okay. What if I have it hit a tree? understand, game. Ah! I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't know what to do! That's how you do it. You gotta get them against each other. Bunger, bunger, bunger.
You take care now. Bunger. Yep. All right. That's dealt with for now, but they'll be back eventually. Well, I'm fixing to get my old garden growing again.
Oh, you really mean it? Let's get moving right away.
You know, you're a pretty good hunter. Like Philbo said, it's been rough since Lisbeth vanished. Been rougher for some than others.
Hey, I'm sure I could use help with this tree.
Well, Best not to dwell. Now hold on, I got this. Y'all just get along now.
How did he get across without the tree before?
Gotcha.
Hey there.
Like, oh my god, is this squeeb really talking to me right now?
I'm not a squeeb.
It says right here on my snack scope, Philbo, personality type, squeeb. Skills, none. Friends, none.
It says that because you wrote that in yourself.
It also says, you're a terrible leader.
Wow.
You...
Like, are you still here? Zonk off, squeeb.
What a jerk.
OMG. You're that journalist.
Oh god, she
I've
has
been
an
like forever.
attitude.
I'm Bethica Winklesnoot, and I know everything about everybody. I love your snack scope. You and me are toads twinsies. I bet you've seen lots of great stuff. You lost your journal? No big deal. You can borrow one of mine. I keep them in my cave. Bring it here. I'll show you how it's done. Way to play fetch. Okay, now open it up. See ya.
There we go. Okay.
See? Everything you scan with the snack scope winds up in the journal. I have more for you to do, but Wambus is scaring all the snacks away. You'll have to come back later. Until then, you should get Philbo out of here.
Yeah, okay. Sorry I even talked to you.
Let's get this over with, buddy.
Well then.
Well, here we are.
Woo-wee! It's a regular old ghost town.
I don't know what I expected. Without Lisbeth around, nobody would want to come back here. Oh, it's not much, but it's still home. Let's get moving.
Yeah, sure. I'll be right on that. be able to save.
I'm sorry. I guess you're not gonna get that interview with Lisbert just yet. Really? Me? I'm Filbo Fiddlepie. I guess I'm sort of like a deputy mayor. I don't know. I'm not good at most stuff, but I like to help out. Well, Lisbert asked me to tag along, so I dropped everything and here I am. Oh, they're great. I mean, they taste good and they make everybody happy, so what's not to love? Oh, Lisbert and me go way back. Lisbert is awesome. She always knew what to do, and she brought out the best in all of us. She lead me in charge of watching Snacksburg when she went out hunting. I mean, I wasn't really in charge. Nobody took me seriously.
Wah wah.
But as long as Lisbert came back with bug snacks, everything was fine. One day, Lisbert went out hunting and she didn't come back. I tried to step up and keep everybody calm. Well, technically, I was in charge, right? But that didn't last long. There was a big fight, and then an earthquake, and then everybody decided they'd be better off alone. They couldn't even keep us together for one day. I honestly don't know what Lisbert saw in me. Sorry, buddy. I didn't want to bum you out. Lisbert might be gone, but you're here now. Nobody listened to me, but you? You're pretty good at stuff, and, well, nobody hates you yet.
Nobody hates you yet.
Bug snacks, and bring everybody back to Snacksburg. Once they're here, you can do some more interviews and figure out what happened to Lisbert. You should find Gramble on the beach. If we get his ranch going again, that'll be a big help. You could also go back and talk to Beflica, I guess. Anyway, I'll be here if you need any advice. All right. Good luck, buddy.
You will lose progress since last checkpoint 8 seconds ago. Alright! Whoop. Hi, kitty. Where is... There it is. Let's get on out of here. You all take care of yourselves. I'm gonna head off. We'll probably stream tomorrow. Thank you all for hanging on with me, and I will catch you all later. Goodbye for now. It's been fun.